Hey guys, this is a quick video on the official rules for King's Cup. I've seen a lot of rules online that don't make any sense at all. So the requirements would be a deck of cards in the shape of a circle around a cup and drinks, and of course 4 or more players. So Ace is waterfall. A player who pulls an ace starts drinking, and so does everyone else. Players don't stop drinking until the player before them stops, hence the term waterfall. So if you're going in a clockwise motion, the guy to the right that's starting it, the guy to the right of him is the last one who drinks. So everyone drinks before he does, and he can't put down his cup until everyone drinks. So the player who pulls a 2 gets to choose who drinks next. The player who pulls a 3 has to drink. The player who pulls a 4, that means that everyone needs to touch the ground, and the last person to touch the floor loses. Hence the term floor. 5 is guys, so that means all male players must drink. 6 is chicks, which means all female players must drink. 7 is heaven, so that means that everyone puts their hand up and the last person who reaches for the sky has to drink. 8 is mate. So with 8, it's kind of tricky. So the player who pulls an 8 has to pick somebody. So that means that when they pull the 8, initially both of them drink. So the player who pulled the card, anytime they drink, from then on, their mate has to drink as well. So say their mate picks somebody, and the first person who pulled the 8 initially, drinks, then all 3 of them have to drink, and so forth, because they picked their mates, right? So 9 is rhyme. The player who pulls a 9 starts the rhyme, so they can say anything, and the next player has to rhyme with what they said. So, for example, they can say pan, the next player says tan, fan, so on and so forth, until someone either repeats a word that was already said or they choke. Then they drink. Okay, so 10 would be categories. The player who pulls a 10 chooses a category. So my example is kinds of cars, so they'll say like Ford, Honda, Toyota, whatever, until same thing like rhyme. Either they repeat or they choke. And then they drink. So jack would be make a rule. The player who pulls a jack gets to make a rule. So a lot of popular rules would be like no swearing, or anyone who says drink has to drink, because people like to say drink when they play King's Cup. But anyone who breaks the rule from then on in the game has to drink. So the player who pulls a queen, that means that nobody is allowed to answer their questions from then on. So the most recent player who pulled a queen, anytime they ask a question, it's everyone else's objective not to answer it. So if they have a question about like the rules or anything, anybody who answers it is obligated to drink. And last but not least, King's Cup. The player who pulls a king pours whatever's left of what they're drinking into the cup in the center of the cards, and the last king that's drawn has to drink whatever's in the cup. So it can be a pretty nasty concoction. So all players play until all the cards are all played, and that's King's Cup. If that helps you guys out, this game's pretty fun. Thanks for watching.